wanna murder me. So it better be a legacy right after me, cause obviously it's not evil. You heard of me, it's not evil. You heard of me, it's not evil. You heard of me, it's not evil.
Bad bitch, thick than a motherfucker. Don't get it twisted, she a motherfucker. Ride with that snub nose shorty. And over Mr. Payne, she'll catch a body. I'm hitting swerve, she hitting swerve. Now it's a party. Brown skin, so fine, talk hardly. I roll it up, we blow it down with so Marley. She wake the mother hoes up like don't start me. Gucci, Trulies, Ray-Bans, so just like a stripper, but gon' tell you she don't dance. Kill them all, that's right, she kill them all. And she know it's time to go when the money call. I'm riding around my motherfucking city with a bad bitch, with a bad bitch, with a bad bitch. I'm riding around my motherfucking city with a bad bitch, with a bad bitch, with a bad bitch. You got that, I got this. Bad bitch, you such a bad bitch. And I'm riding around my city with a bad bitch. You rollin', mama, well what it do? Go ahead, feel the bass, make them look at you. Have them looking. Bad little yellow bone swag coordinated from her shoes to her earphones. Feet out the window, I'm like, go on, get it poppin'. Well, I'm like, end up a stogie. Niggas plotting women jockey. That's the way the game go. I ain't trippin', I will pop it. Got my tweeters crystal clear and my baseline. Yeah, fly, no eggshell. The ice cream paint, send kisses like fan mail.
Ghost, 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 ghost.
Watching television with the best kid. Global linking like the gold chain on my necklace. I will body anybody talking reckless. This for anybody trying to step in, you get cut like Smith and Wesson. Oh, I'ma tell y'all who the best is. Tell Columbia they made a good investment. Tell Columbus that I'm chasing after fame now. I need 100K a show in my possession. Question, represent my brother like a best man. Global to the death of me, I vow it with my left hand. Right hand on the Bible, I done preach to make a difference. I will eat to bring the feet on opponents who never listen. Don't never give out no features unless you fit the description of talent. And if you don't, then you'll never feel that position of winning. I'll say it nice, but I never repeat it twice. I've been cooking to be the hype, so your verses may need assistance. Yeah. Are you suckers? I been really mastering these verses like a hobby, nigga. Cops to got a boo, police just wanna drop somebody's trigger. Bustin', no discussion when the holler start to fly. You either dead or you alive, what's in between is a surprise. No, my bangers are hotter than a summer 16. I wonder what's poppin' with you. There's no second option, cause Diamond spittin' out hottest scriptures. Born in 98, baby, 18 years old, my modest. I killed the game since my birth as soon as I popped out my mama. Yeah, they broke my collarbone, but it was all to make me stronger. Now I'm stronger in my mindset than all of these other artists. I ain't so pure like the water that is artisan. My tour bus like the Odyssey. Don't think that I departed yet. 2 grams in the wood unless my brothers, they don't spark it yet. The green just clear my thoughts, so it's easier to become the best. And when I am, then you'll finally understand. I'm number one, call me Cam, while I'm dabbing to the fans, for real. Yeah. Donovan Michael, man. Come back soon.
Flex. Yeah, 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 yeah. Way back when I was broke, they ain't want me, but now I'm back up. Got some fake son, I started to count you, I'm getting my stacks up. If you ain't on that money mission, only words that I got is back up. Cause I got a couple killers if you're feeling like you need to act up. Please don't try to come and flex again. Yeah.
Don't flex. See, I got more essays than the Mexican. No stress. Your girl scream my name like my only friend. And they need on me like my only friend. Pack of pussies when it's in the holster. Fast money like I'm moving soda. Fast money hitting in a sofa. And my wrist is flicking like I'm cooking soda. Yo, girl said she want me. Had to distance. She was with the homie, so we had to flip her. She was going down. Yelling timber and that Nina on me, so don't try to tempt her. Really just started going by the code. Man, that's sleeping on me. Man, it's getting old. You can call the game, but they never fold. You can play the game, but my player pose. Derek on me, but that speaker knockers. Got that taller on me, and it's going young, cause I ain't never worried. Stay unbothered, button up your shirt, but my third stop you like, whoa. Man, these rappers getting bold, telling stories like they fold. I never fold, pull up 100s, I'm flexing. Yo, go steady trying to text me, and she just met me. I show her the real, she let me. So don't please don't try to test me, and I'm going lefty. She pull up with Bancy, I'm flexing. She said she wanted some shifty, like. It's crazy how the story goes, baby. And I know you've been stressing a lot lately. It's crazy how her soul is screaming to save me. And I know what she wants, she's screaming, lay me down, 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 down. Baby screaming, lay down. Ain't no time to play now. Change my player ways. Crazy how she thinks I changed now. Yeah. Money mission, we need it, so give us them fast bucks. 100K up in the safe for my Uzi and Max, I be strapped up. If you talking tough, we hit you up, never ask when you act up. Better believe, cause we flex to run the game on all of these niggas. Yeah, money mission, we need it. Money mission, we need it. I wanna ball, I want my name on all the fake wall. This ain't a game, I go all like LeBron. And when I hit the stage, you know I'm a star. Yeah. Me and Keepin' on a mission to getting our stats up. Yeah, catch a flight tonight, I'm ready, got everything packed up. Yeah, got my shooters with me, don't get close to me and act up. Well, we got our cash up, we got my green in the Packers, yeah. Niggas be faking, flopping, playing roles like they actors. Yeah, claim they knew his drop is gonna be better than they last one. Yeah, let's be honest, I'm like you say both the way I pass them. Don't be the one getting passed up. Wanna know the way you view me, what's your thoughts on me like Aubrey's last album. I won a Grammy, a BET, standing ovation, the praise for my travel, my journey. I earned it from learning, from bridges burning. I'm the greatest and you see the outcome. Failure I never would fathom. Slaughter the beat like I'm 21 on his birthday, what about we getting faster? Yeah, more cars waiting for me. I think the people been patient with me. Waving my dreams are the way that they seemed in the sheets. And people been patient with me, so bedtime's the correct time to get in a session. Write my blessings down when I'm asleep. Counting down, that's why I'm catching shit. Yeah.
Flex.
Way back when I was broke, they ain't want me, but now I'm back up. That's some fake son, I started to count you, I'm getting my stacks up. If you ain't on that money mission, only words that I got is back up. Cause I got a couple killers if you're feeling like you need to act up. Please don't try to come and flex again. Don't flex, see I got more essays than the Mexican. No stress, your girl scream my name like my only friend. And they need on me like my only friend. Flex.
Tony.
Yeah. Hey, 24/7 been working. Music keep me on my feet. Moms and pops have been banking that moolah with all they children. Got a family to feed. Oh yeah, I be about my business, chasing after labels. They don't gotta chase me. They shouldn't have to. I battle daily with my mind, cause it's filled with a dream. I gotta start living that. In the ammo that is shot through lions, I will load my 9 and then I give it back. Beam me on them like it's laser tag. Oh, you've been asking questions, I've been counting blessings. Women know by now that I would never stress them. Madam bands like mathematics lessons. Notebook on the way, I gotta book some sessions. I've been on this grind, ain't noticing. Hope I can team up with Yogi, split golden waste space, try that smell love and Cavalry on this shit, sick clan, I love you, that beef shit is over with 24/7, 24/7, I write the chains, eyes a whole audience catching that change like I aim to close range, be that pain to the grain with the trigger impressive, no one knows what I'm producing for sure, know that my crew really do this for sure, no one can say they stuck true to the boy, I've been hotter than Lucifer's flow, I'm a destroying boy, please don't try and give me compliments. I don't need love when I'm confident in my own game. Niggas screaming out dimes and shit label me great over all my accomplishments. Knowing my topic trend. Over my topic trend.
Yeah, young niggas stepping up into the game. Chains on my back, got me feeling like Luke Cage. Feeling with rage, being this pain. Trying to spread my wings like a bird in a cage. People keep saying Moon Savage have changed. The only thing changed about me is my lanes. Don't fuck with these niggas, cause niggas is lame. I say to myself and I just do my thing. People keep saying I'm so stuck in my ways. I'm getting to the watch a different island for the same. I'm a lyrical weapon, I'm a 30 when it bang. I'm a lyrical weapon, I'm a 30 when it bang. Don got the pump, this up in the press it. Moon got the 40, this up in the wet it. Leave you beheaded. Nigga, I get it. Nigga, I gotta turn up. 24/7, I'm working. Y'all niggas scratching the surface. My niggas is trapping the serving. I used to be sitting in service. Little nose, a nigga ain't perfect. Perfect. Everything I got, bitch, I earned it. This world is mine, I deserve it. 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, I'm working. Y'all niggas scratching the surface. My niggas is trapping the serving. I used to be sitting in service. Little nose, a nigga ain't perfect. Perfect. Everything I got, bitch, I earned it. This world is mine, I deserve it. 24/7, 24/7.
I left my brother at home. No more texting, no more calling my phone. I'm in my zone. Parents don't fuck with me. Luckily, I got a voice that is gold. It is me versus my verses. Pick my verse up when you're versing. I've been hurting, you've been lurking. 24/7, I'm working.
94 feet and beyond. We're on.
Hey,
welcome back. Welcome back. This is Fire.
This is Ice.
Ronnie Ron.
Devo over there.
So I guess we can get into what happened this past weekend. I guess that'll be a good start for us.
Well, first, I want to start and congratulate Malika's daughter.
Yes.
Jordan Horston is on the USA team, U16.
Yes, thank you.
On her way to
Thank you.
Argentina.
Yes,
That is an amazing accomplishment.
I'm telling you, when she called me this morning, she played a little trick on me. She FaceTimed me, and she had this look, and she was just like, shook her head like, no, and then she started laughing. She was like, I made it to you. I was like, I was screaming. Good thing I was in the bathroom.
You at work? So you at work?
I was at work, and I just, I'm just proud. I'm proud of all of them girls, because I couldn't imagine trying to compete with 133 girls
from all over the country
in another state that I've never been in front of people that I don't know. And each day it was like gruesome. Mm-hmm. You know, one day first it was 133 girls, then it was 88 girls, then it was 64 girls, then it was 37 girls, then it was 18, and then this last 18 was the team, but they had to go to training camp to see who works, together. Right. The best, I guess. And then just for the girls that left after they made the training camp, I just,
I bet that was hard for them. But.
Yeah, and I commend all them girls.
But Ohio definitely has some
girls.
There's two from Ohio.
Yes.
And that 2019 class, I've been saying this since they were babies. They are special. Because 8 on the U16 are all 2019. Yes. So I've been saying it. I might be a little biased because I have a 2019er and I've been around all of them. But they keep proving that they are a special group of girls.
They are.
And then I think the other was 4 that came from Ohio that we knew. In Central Ohio.
Well, there were 7.
7, okay.
That went
from Ohio.
From Ohio.
But I think 4 made the first set of cuts, which is
yes, they did.
Which is awesome too.
And I want to say congratulations to Miss Anissa Jones.
Yes, Anissa.
Because she applied. She wasn't an invite, but she went out there and did her thing, and she made 2 cuts.
That's amazing.
So she really got out there and showed them what she had, and I'm just so proud. I can't explain or express how I feel about. I mean, I'm kind of in shock. Like, you always want them to go out there and do well, but you think your kid is good, but you don't really know.
Right.
You don't.
We all think our kids are the
we
best.
think our kids are exactly. And I always kind of just, she just, I try not to step too far forward and just kind of just be like, well, because I don't know who's watching her, who's judging her.
But she on the USA team now, so that's an amazing experience. Like that's something that she will live with for the rest of her life. Like you can't. It's one of the best things she can do at 16. So I'm beyond excited for her because that's one of my kids too.
Yes, it is.
It's one of my kids too.
Yes,
so
yes.
We've been rooting for her at home. I watched all the updates.
Yeah.
So I was beyond excited for her.
I don't know. But anyhow,
right.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Zai Cook too.
Yes,
Zaya.
Yes,
Zaya.
Yeah, I'm from Toledo, so I gotta put
that's
Toledo in there too.
Yes. We don't
Ohio.
We can't overlook that. That's definitely another Ohio hooper in there. So
and another thing, like with Zai and Jordan, they like thick as thieves.
That's
good.
And just the relationship.
It builds families.
Like every time I talk to her, she moved the camera over and Zai sitting there.
That's good.
I'm just happy that they're together and they're able to go and hopefully go get that gold.
Exactly, because that's even more. She just made her a lifelong friend. I'm so sure because this experience is something that they're gonna hold on to. So I'm
all
excited.
Them girls.
Yeah, all of them.
Yes.
All of them. I mean, you're making friends from all over the country.
Exactly.
I think Ohio had 2. I think New Jersey had 2.
Virginia had 2.
Yeah,
and then I'm not for sure.
And I'm not sure the other ones either.
Yeah.
But my Ohio girls, let's go.
Yes. I'm excited. So
Ohio
hopefully
got some ballers, man.
They definitely do. They do.
Yeah.
It's stiff competition out there. It's stiff competition.
Yes, it was. I mean, I had like people, sending me messages trying to keep me updated when when Lee left, and it was just, I was on nerve. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. If I didn't hear from her that night, I just was like, what the unknown was killing me.
So far away too. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm just, I'm thankful. I do want to say thank you to everybody who prayed for her, who rooted for her, who, I'm a loss for words. I just don't even know what to say.
You guys did a good job with her, man. Because I remember one summer just going to what park is that? Right by Nelson.
Oh yeah, Nelson. Yeah. Man,
it was blazing hot, and I'm over there with my man PJ. Shout out to PJ. And here I go. I see Jordan and Lee. Getting it in. I was like, it's hot. Yeah. I mean, it was, that court over there. That's right. The sun just blazing on that court. So she was going hard. So I definitely know that she put in that work. So that's a shout out for Dad, Mom. I know you put in that work too. So
me too. I'm putting in. Exactly. I'm putting in my part too. I was there too.
Everybody got a piece from the beginning.
Everybody got a piece of that.
Exactly.
So now I'm taking a piece of it too.
Exactly.
I'm taking credit too.
Yes. Yeah. Well, and credit deserved. So, yes.
But I'm sure her high school's gonna miss her as the next couple weeks, the start of the shootout. Yeah. I'm sure both of their schools are gonna be sitting there missing their guards out there. But we know that it's starting up, so that's gonna be exciting for all the girls in high school now, starting the shootouts. If anybody has any shootouts they want us to pay attention to, you can call us and let us know what's going on with your high school, what shootouts, what camps you have going on,
exactly
where the girls gonna be at, so we can come and watch and see what's going on.
So let's wrap up this spring AAU. What do y'all have? Any comments, questions? How did are y'all seeing? Just seems like the competition is getting younger.
Yeah,
it seemed like when our girls started. It was just them. It was just a group of them.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like, wow,
it's expanding.
You watching the girls and they're coming out and it's like, okay.
Right.
So hopefully, it's going to do something for girls basketball.
They're paying attention to them younger because, you see a lot, because when our girls were younger, I remember thinking like they don't talk enough about the girls. Like we weren't seeing much about what the girls are doing. But I see there's rankings for 2022. You know, they're going back further. The girls are starting younger. The talent is getting steeper. I like to see it though. You know, because when we used to go to tournaments, you would see like maybe one good team, and then the rest of them would be mediocre. But now you're watching. I see the talent, and it's spread everywhere. You can go to various different places and still see some good basketball. Because before you would have to pick a spot. You know, okay, everybody's gonna be right here at this area, and the other ones is just mediocre. But I see the talent being spread out, and I love to see it. I mean, it's exciting to watch. Going to the games is exciting. You can sit down almost anywhere and see some good talent.
Some good games. Girls playing hard, fast. Well, we did have our guest Tanya McClure. She unfortunately is not going to be able to make today. She is going to come back and see us. She had an unfortunate event come up. However, we do want to give a little bit of information about what she's doing in girls basketball. She's part of the Buckeye Girls Leadership Group. And if you don't know who Tanya McClure is, you might want to Google her. But she was a top-ranked point guard. She came out of Gahanna. She went to Ohio State, and unfortunately at Ohio State, she got hurt. And it just kind of, you know, she was still a great teammate, a great person to help her team. But she took that injury and she kind of expanded that. And she started, we have a call. I'll finish that in a moment.
94 feet and beyond. This is Fire on the Line. Who am I speaking with? Hello?
94 feet and beyond.
Hello?
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 Can you hear us?
I barely can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes, who's calling in?
Coach McKinney.
Coach McKinney.
Coach McKinney.
Coach McKinney.
What's going on?
Get my text from Kentucky.
Did I get your text from? No, we online. We on the radio.
Well, I know you're on the radio, but you know you got to call these coaches back.
He always working. He's always working.
Working
for his kids.
We love it.
All the kids.
All the kids.
All the kids.
So, Coach McKinney, we talking about high school shootouts and things. Do you have some information you'd like to share with our listeners?
Hold on. Let me try to put you guys on my earpiece so I can hear you a little bit clear.
Okay.
All right, can you still hear me?
Yes.
That's better.
We actually hear you better. Yes, clear.
Now, what was the question?
The shootouts for June for high school.
What's going on?
Give us some insight.
Some insight as far as high school coaching?
High school shootouts
for June.
For June. What's going on in June?
What to look for?
For June. Well, what we do in June is we try to get to a few in-state camps or one out-of-state venture. We normally go to Chicago to DePaul. But this year we're gonna do a little something different and go to the GBA Nationals in Cincinnati, and then we go to Akron this weekend, OU 2 weekends after that. Then we finish it off with Ohio State team camp. Then in July, most of the girls are back out on the circuit with OU.
Now you said the GBA Nationals. What is that? Which tournament? Is that just a AAU tournament? Or?
That's the Girls Basketball Association AAU Nationals. They have it at Kings Island.
Okay.
It's just like your regular AAU Nationals. It's just sponsored by Girls Basketball Association. We just wanted to try something different. We don't we normally go out of state that first weekend, but we want to try a little something. I wanted to see something different. Stay here kind of close to home, give the kids time to go play, and also if they want, we get an opportunity to go to Kings Island and have a little fun, a little team bonding.
Okay, sounds good.
That does.
Yeah, that'd be a good experience.
So who all is going? Who all are you taking?
I'm taking my kids from my varsity program from last year, my older group, just so, I can give them an opportunity to bond a little bit and get prepared to lead us into what we need to do for next year. And also it gives me an opportunity to have some meetings and talk to them about my expectations for next year.
Okay. Well,
while we got you on the line, Coach Bikini, why don't you give us some insight on what you think, how you think girls basketball is evolving right now? How is it changing?
Well, it's kind of, since I started with girls basketball in 1998. That was my first time coaching. Mm-hmm. And right now, girls basketball with the WNBA and with a lot of the professional basketball players starting to get more notoriety on TV. Mm-hmm. They're starting to get a little bit play on ESPN.
Yes.
The AAU circuit is really picking up. I think it's great because it's giving girls a lot more opportunities to get their college education paid for. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about.
Right.
Just providing opportunities for young ladies to get their education paid for and going to college.
Yes.
Definitely.
Hey, Coach. So with all those state championships, can you give us the blueprint? What's the blueprint for that?
Can you give us the secrets?
How you get what's the recipe?
Well, the biggest thing is I'm gonna tell you something funny. When I first started After Century, people don't realize After Century wasn't even a high school. Okay,
mm-hmm.
So
was it a charter school or what was it?
It wasn't a high school yet.
Okay.
It was just K-8, and they was moving to high school.
Okay.
And the only reason I got the job was because nobody wanted the job.
Wow.
Like, nah, man, I ain't going over there. That's a black hole job. They're not even a high school.
Yeah.
And we was a laughing stock.
Mm-hmm.
People laughed at After Century. You going over there to play basketball? I mean, why would you do that?
Mm-hmm.
But fortunately for me, I love basketball. I love being in the gym. I was coaching in the Nike Fall League. I was coaching AAU basketball, and I was coaching 6th graders, 7th graders, and I was a teacher at Linmore. So starting out, the blueprint is just putting the work in, doing stuff that ain't nobody else doing, having a gym open.
Man, that's key.
A lot of coaches can sit in the gym as long as they want. Every day, and I don't have no hobby. I don't golf. I don't travel. Like my holiday and what I do for leisure time is sit in the gym and watch basketball games. I was in Cincinnati on Memorial Day weekend. I wasn't barbecuing. I was watching my kids play. So I eat, drink, sleep, and live basketball. I just read LeBron James' book, Coming Back Home. So, that's the key. You just got to put the work in and build some great relationships.
Right.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good. How do you start with building a relationship with the girls? What do you do to build a relationship? Do you take it individually or just as a team?
Well, you got to be able to build relationships with your players, with your school administrators,
mm-hmm.
with the people in the community, with the AAU coaches.
Right.
With the pastor of your church.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be a people person.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
It's definitely working for you.
Well, I appreciate you, and I appreciate all that you have instilled in my child. So I'll just put that out there. Just letting you know that I think with her coming there was the best thing that was good for my child. So, and
that's good.
I say thank you.
Hey, we appreciate you too.
I appreciate
Them open
you
gyms.
too, and I appreciate you trusting your kid to play for myself at Afrocentric, and you know, more than winning state titles, I like for kids to get scholarships.
Right.
People don't realize that Afrocentric, since we've had a graduating class, probably every kid, with the exception of about 4 or 5 kids who's played in the program, has gotten a scholarship. I mean, we got well over 30, so
that's amazing.
That's what it's about.
That's amazing.
Right.
Well, me as a bystander watching, my child doesn't go to the school, but watching you, I just love your demeanor. I love how you built relationships with the girls. Sorry, static here. But I watched you build a legacy, and whenever you do step away, you have a great legacy that you're leaving. So I'm glad to watch and see. I've seen you do a lot of good for the girls. And you've even said a lot of positive things to my daughter, and she's not even a part of the program. So I thank you for that too, for just being a positive force in the community.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, I like to see all the kids get paid, and I like to see them get better. And anything that I can do to help out kids from any school. You know, I'm not like that. And what people don't realize is I get a gang of calls from coaches about other kids from other schools just as much as I get calls about my own kids.
Okay.
I mean, all the time. All the time.
Okay.
And my thing is, I always tell coaches, the great thing about Ohio kids is that, you know, most of them, they going to qualify. And for the most part, they're good character kids. You ain't got to worry about a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
We got great character kids in Ohio. Believe you me, because I know about kids from other parts of the Midwest region.
Right.
Yes.
And our kids are top flight.
To be honest, you probably touched most of the girls, even some of the ones all around. You've touched them in some way. They've been to your open gym. They've worked out with you, because I know my child did for years. So you're definitely a positive impact. So I'm glad you called in today.
Yes.
Oh, well, glad you guys had me in. Now just make sure that Mrs. Horston
call.
Return the phone call.
Return the phone call.
I'm going to return the phone calls.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for calling in.
All right, you guys have a great evening.
All right,
too.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Well,
let's take about a 5-minute break.
Yes, and then we'll finish our conversation about Tanya, who's not going to be with us today. And then we actually have another caller, Mr. Closer caller. He may have been trying to call in, Mr. Adrian Curry, to talk to us about some of the camps that he's doing in June.
Right.
But we'll be back in about 5 minutes, and then Adrian, if you're listening, give us a call.
All right.
6:40.
Thanks.
All right. 5 minutes.
There was just a point where I was just like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm ready to take on anything. The music speaks. It's such a transparent formula. The music speaks, and it will take you as far as you want to go.
Just gotta keep it real every step of the way. When the fake is all on my face. Stay ready. Stay ready. Great. I gotta show these streets what I'm made of. All you lames need to chill with the fake love. Y'all tryna bake with me cause I got my cake up. Ain't no seats at my table, now you late, bruh. And you can't break me in a game that I was built for. I ain't dying for nobody I would kill for. You ain't really about it, what you acting trill for? I ain't the person that you gotta act real for. I'm so glad I'm not a pessimist. I can't dwell on the negative, I'm really on some flashy shit. I want gold on my neck and wrist. Give my haters more reason, show them what the Lord blessed me with. And when it come to real people, I'm a bit confused, cause they ain't worried about me when I was spin or lose. Some people call my phone, I let them hit a
voicemail. Cause if I answer, I'm the one that's gonna be getting used. These hoes only want the money, but you bustin' in them. That lame, he be snitching, but you fucking with him. If they don't ride for me, I ain't running with them. My round never leave that house unless a gun is with them. If you pray for my peace, I thank you. Some nights I didn't need it changed. And if I ain't getting no sleep, then I was getting it. The poverty they talk about, I had to live in it. Living up my whip before I had a crib. Still giving to the homeless when I'm one of them. My mama hit me up, I couldn't tell. Tell her I was down bad, feeling that I felt. Had to realize I ain't no shit. Living in this world on my own beat. I know I gotta grind and stay focused. Stay ready and focused. Had to realize I ain't no shit. Living in this world on my own beat. I know I gotta grind and stay focused. Stay ready and focused. Had to realize I ain't no shit. Living in this world on my own beat. I know I gotta grind and stay focused. Stay ready and focused.
I just like kind of woke up one day like, yo, this is my time. This is my this is my thing. I run this, you know, like nobody can really talk to me. I'm good at what I do. Just don't get your first big shot to speak out and you think it like the right thing to do is to start like trying to, you know, come for the dawn, you know. It's like it's not gonna work. And I don't go for that.
Thinking about the struggles, always on the hustle, but tonight's the night. Medicated, but I'm super agitated, so let's get high. Gather up the old crew, let's do this right. Grab a few beers, now let's take flight. Let's party like it's going out of style, screaming away the cars like they lose the foul. Got to get to clear my head of all these files. No half-stepping, we going the mile. Ain't stopping now till we all got a smile. Keep stacking cans till we build a pile. Passing it around all the while. Going through my head, put my thoughts on trial. Let's take the night and start to fly. Come to some friends, let's get high. Some creeps. Sometimes I'll keep my vibe. Don't get high. Don't kill my vibe. And we start to think about the old days, clearing out my old ways, fixing all my wrongs, looking to the sky, feeling out the world around me, thinking about these people and why they lie. But I'm not gonna stress it, I'll just live my life. Working on getting it in, there's always a way to win. Walking through this life of sin, but thinking about how great it's been. Having fun with all my friends, we ready to do it all again. Got my love with me and she loves me still. I love the way she makes me feel. I gotta keep it real, she helps me through the nights. It took a little while, but now I do this right. So stand with me all through this fight. You are my life.
Beyond. We back. We got a call coming in about 1 minute, but we do have Miss Lori Poindexter in the building, and we're gonna talk to her after we take her call. So
we're waiting for Adrian Curry.
So you got stuck in some traffic. What happened?
I work out east.
I was in there too.
I went in.
Yeah.
I went in sad. I was like, you put your GPS in and then you
right.
Tell
you
time.
Right. You get the street road.
Mm-hmm. We start at 6 o'clock and I get here about 5:58.
Every
Wednesday. Malika always puts in there. I'm the only one here, and
I'm only here early because I work in Western.
Malika's like, I'm the only one here, and I'm always like, I'm on my way.
All right. 94 feet and beyond. Who's our caller?
Hello, it's Adrian. How are you?
Hey, Adrian.
How you guys doing?
We great. How are you?
I'm good. Actually. Just waiting to go home. But anyway, the reason I called in is there's actually a shootout this weekend at Ohio Dominican on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay.
The JV's in the morning, the varsity is in the afternoon.
Yes.
I know Newark as well as Kilbourne, Gahanna, and I think Cardington. It's a bunch of schools supposed to be there. It's supposed to be really good too.
Okay. Do you know what the admission is?
It's free. Actually, it's free for the whole weekend.
At Ohio Dominican?
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes. Actually,
wow.
The coach for the assistant for Ohio Dominican, that's what they told me. It was actually free.
Well, that's great because just parking, they charge you over there because that's over my neighborhood. So.
Yeah, also that tournament Coach McKinney was talking about earlier, the GBA Nationals, Newark's also in that, and they're actually in the same pool as Alpha Center, their JV and their varsity.
Okay. Uh-oh. The rematch.
Yeah, also, I got my college summer league. It starts up a week from Monday. I actually have 9 teams in it. I also have I just picked up Sadira Johnson from Independence over the weekend. They're on the same team with Jordan Spears and Brooke Pinnell, as well as Kayla Ivey from Owens Community College, who played at Westerville South as well.
So these are seniors?
Denison, Otterbein, Ohio Wesleyan, Wilmington, Wittenberg. It's a really fun league. It's on Mondays and Thursdays at Otterbein.
So is it seniors or is it college students? What?
No, it's actually it's not seniors per se. It's actually,
can you be in high school?
You have to graduate high school first, incoming freshman or any professional with senior. Usually it's mainly upperclassmen will play or anything, but usually Otterbein hosts it every year up at the right, at the Clements Rec Center next to the right every year.
Okay.
Who do you go talk to? If you want to.
What's that?
Who do you talk to if you want to get involved?
It's free. It's free as well. You can just walk in. We play at 7 to 8 o'clock. It's actually free. You can just go watch and have a good time. Usually.
I
run it, but it's pretty awesome. I actually love doing it. It's actually NCAA certified as well since 2002.
So you're doing big things, Adrian. You got some little secrets that we didn't know.
Yeah, I'm very excited
you're
to run it this year.
But...
I was able to get 9 teams. Last year we only had 6, but we got 9, and I'm very excited about able to get Jordan, Brooklyn, and Steer on the same team.
Okay.
Nice.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah, that should be some good basketball. I know Jordan Spears is good.
Yeah, I was excited about that. So I just thought I'd call in and let you know about that. I know Gahanna also is actually scrimmaging Dublin Kaufman tomorrow up at Kaufman from 6:30 to 8:30, I believe.
Okay.
And they're actually doing some scrimmages throughout the month of June as well.
Okay.
Well, that's some good information. That's some good stuff that they can do.
Yeah, they always attack along with Cades and Worthington Kilbourne too, I guess as well. So I found that out. go on social media. Hannah posted on their schedule on their page the other day. So.
Okay. Well, we appreciate all the information that you are giving to the public.
Okay, but I just got to call in and give you that information.
Thank you, Adrian.
Thank you so
we
much.
appreciate everything you do for girls basketball. You do the same.
You too.
All right.
All right. So, guys, we got Lori in here, which ironically we just got off the phone with Coach McKinney.
Hey.
And that is who she coached under.
Hey.
Her
Hey,
face,
hi.
I know she loves
Lori.
him. She loves him. I know.
Lori
So,
Poindexter
Like
in
a
the
father to me,
building.
when I first started coaching AU, he was my first coach.
okay.
He's the one that told me I sucked and I thought I was good.
Everybody needs
Be like, you know what? You just ain't that good.
Yeah, you think you're good, but you're not good yet.
Right.
It'll bring you down.
He be smiling at you.
I
He
was in
be
the gym when
smiling at
practice
you.
was over. Like, did he just tell me I'm some shots up?
Everybody needs a little motivation, a little motivation.
It pushed you though, made you put them shots up there.
He part of the reason why I do what I do for the kids I do it for now.
Okay.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, so explain to our viewers who you are if they don't know you,
What you do?
and they can see you.
Yeah, because you are
We're on YouTube.
You're on YouTube. I'm going to tell you that when you was doing the races.
Exactly.
I want you to know that.
Always.
Well, go to my Instagram because I take cuter pictures than I did. I'm Lori Poindexter. I got tricked into coaching the head coach at Walnut Ridge after 1 year. The kids just left me and I loved them. The coach left. I took that over. I wanted to learn more, though I wasn't ready yet. Coach McKinney called me out of nowhere right before the state playoffs. Like, I want you to be my assistant. I'm like, I don't know. Come on, fool. All right, I'm there. And I've been a Nubian ever since. I played at Central State University. I played for Beechcroft High School, so I did not graduate a Nubian, but they are my family. And I just been doing everything basketball ever since. Anything basketball, I'm part of it. So that's why I'm
play
here
a little
today.
basketball overseas too?
Just a little bit, like a little bit of Dubai, a little bit of Puerto Rico, but not much. I got pregnant with my daughter.
A little bit, but you did something.
You did.
You were there.
Exactly.
You were
Tell us
there.
about
Now
that.
I'm here. Because I remember my daughter was so excited
yes.
the first time she met you. That's what she told me. That was the
She
first thing
Googled
said.
me. I was really upset.
She was like a
Yes.
fourth grader, and she
You're
was
like, look,
excited.
don't you know?
I just saw you. I'm like, oh, you little baby.
So I know.
Yeah, that's my baby too. Shout out to Sammy. This is my baby.
Hey, this is my baby mom. If y'all didn't know,
Right.
Oh yeah, I pay child support to keep up with stats.
She knows about my kids sometime before I know.
Yeah.
And I check her before she gets.
Yes,
to
she
school.
does. She punishes her before I get to her. So
Congratulations, Jordan. USA
Thank
team.
you.
Turn up.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Yes.
Sammy came to see me today, so she has a job. You know how that goes.
Yes.
So
where's she at the
my
job
paperwork?
at?
Did you bring my paperwork?
Where's the job at?
I forgot.
See?
I was rushing to get here. I was trying to be important and on time. It didn't work.
Yeah, I told them when she said 6:15. I said probably 6:30.
That's what she said.
When I
too.
walked in, it
That's
was
how
like
I told her.
6:33.
Yes, that's what I told her.
It was
6:30.
6:37.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
But
So
that's okay.
this is my third year. I'm the new director of Next Level Basketball Camp.
Yes. Let's get a clap
Yes.
for that
Hey,
real quick.
yes.
If y'all
Hey.
can see me, I'm dead.
Yes.
But you started there before then. How long were you working there before?
This is the 10th anniversary of Next Level, and I've been there for
Wow.
7. So,
Yes.
Wow.
yeah, Miss
Wow.
Featherstone just decided to give it to me. I guess she figured ball is life, and the reputation I have with the community is keeping the
Yes.
camp going. So,
Yes.
we doing good things now. We got a whole new staff this summer almost. I got my regulars. I bring in kids. I start them out at 16. When they go to college, I bring them in. I let them work for me. So, I got my regulars. I got Chad Nelson, Ronnie Williams, Boo Osborne. They've been there. They all seniors now. So they graduated.
Wow.
So they've been
Yes.
with camp since they were like
Wow.
17. They 22,
Ronnie
23
is
years old.
Yes. Yes.
He might be a junior. So he might be the baby of the group.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he is a senior.
Yes.
He graduated.
Ronnie is a
He's probably
senior.
going to be a senior.
He's going to be a senior this year, but Boo graduated.
Wow.
Chad graduated. They're trying to go overseas and all of that type of
Okay.
stuff. So,
Right.
then I got my contract people. So I hired Lee Bell Sims, one of the good shooting coaches. Mike Thornton is going to do 2 weeks. Coach Holloman from Independence is going to come put some knowledge in with everybody. I got Anton Turner. He been there for a couple years, but he got Nova Village going crazy right now.
His son is good too.
Yeah.
His son is awesome too.
Cody Ballard. If y'all haven't met Cody yet, he is the drill sergeant. He plays no games, and he'll tell kids they suck in a minute.
Yes, he does.
He don't play no games.
Yes,
And then you have me. You have me. I got Kiana Black from Centric. So the staff is looking real good. Paul Jackson, PJ. Did a couple workouts with Trey. We loaded this year, so hopefully we can get some kids to come on out.
Yes.
And get it in. So, we have this year. We're putting 4 camps into 1 camp, right? So we want to change the way that camp is ran, because once you become a next level camper, I got kids like Sammy and Jordan that have shirts from 10 years ago. They still have their next level shirts, whether they can fit them or not. They still have them, know. So we put an indent on people's, their basketball situation. So we're going to do 4 camps in 1. So we got 4 courts. We want to use them accordingly. So 1 court's going to be point guard camp, national point guard camp.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know that.
You got the big mans of the big man. We hire Satch Salinger. His footwork is amazing.
Okay.
Satch Salinger will be helping us, so he'll bring in some good speakers.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
We're going to have Vel and them doing the shooting camp. Yes. And then we'll have our beginners league over here. The beginners league is just the kids who learning how to play but want to play. Right. That way it's not so competitive for them, but they can get as much rec as they want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
The kids like that, all they want to do is play.
I'm bringing Simone this year.
How old is she?
She's 4. She's coming
Princess
to the
Simone. I seen her today in her little glitter dress. She
I know.
She graduated.
Shout out to Simone for pre-K graduation.
She's
I
coming
seen
this
her
year.
gold. I said, of course. She got on her
when you seen a group picture
Wiz gold.
You know me, I can't never.
I know. Nothing regular.
Nothing regular ever.
So y'all see Mr. Best?
Oh yeah, you already know.
Oh,
my baby already
Riley
told me.
don't play no games. She comes and gets it in with the big girls.
So before you finish, I just want to talk a little bit about the next level camp.
Okay.
For those out there that kids play basketball, school's out, summer's getting ready to start. They want to get better. They want to, go and meet girls that play, girls and boys. It's for girls and boys.
That's how some of my kids meet their friends.
Yes, but this is the place where you send your kids instead of any of them other camps. If they're serious about basketball and they want to play and they want to get better and they want to learn fundamentals and they want to compete, the next level camp has been around. And you're going to get everything.
It's more than a camp. It's a mentorship. I'm definitely one that has learned from this. My daughter started there when she was about
third grade.
I think she was her first coach. Dory, I think, was her first coach there. And from there, she started there with getting her in check. It's more than just basketball, because basketball is important, but without discipline, you can't get anywhere, because my daughter came in there too. You think that you're the best thing out there, but every once in a while you need somebody to say, no, you can't shoot. Like,
exactly.
you want to shoot.
This is what's wrong with your game.
Yeah,
and that's the part of life. The part of life is being able to keep it real with the kids.
Yes.
Right.
I don't think some coaches understand how much they respect the fact that you keep it real with them. You know what I mean? So when you got commits and they come in, you got them kids, they come in and they think they LeBron. You gotta tell them, like, it's only one LeBron, baby.
Exactly.
You gotta be who you want to be.
You got exactly.
Hey,
your
shooting.
Your game.
Your shooting needs work. You hitting shots, but them lucky shots. We got to get you a form together. You got to work on your left hand. They can't stop your right, but you don't have no left. So the thing about us, the thing that's beneficial for us is our pickup and drop up time is crazy.
Yeah.
You could drop your kid off as early as 7:30 and then have breakfast at 8, from 8 to 8:15. I mean 8 to 8:30. 9 o'clock camp starts, but you get till 5:30 to pick them up. So your kids get 3 meals out of us, and it's ball is life for us. So
it's summertime. You better send your kids and get them free meals.
Think about the time here.
Forget basketball. Get them free meals.
And listen to the time you said you could drop them up at 7:30. So how much is that?
Yeah, some kids, I won't even front to you. Some kids, it is a daycare for them, and that's why we have that section of beginner basketball because you have to make it so that they still love what they're doing while they're there.
Exactly.
But when you can drop your kid off at 7:30 and pick them up at 5:30 for $85 a week, and
you can't. That's really good.
But then when you come do that, and then some people meet qualifications where we can help them with discounts based on your family needs. You know, so I'm always around. Always feel free to come contact me because I stay in touch with all of my kids. All of my kids can call me for anything. I've been to so many senior nights, homecomings. That's how I keep my staff.
Right.
As soon as Ronnie and Chap and Boo played each other, I was at that game. I snuck out of work. I said my dog died. My dog. I don't even have a dog. When Afrocentric goes to the state,
get no dogs now.
When Afrocentric went to the state, my hamster had cancer. I had to go. We got to get out of here. So I find a way to make sure I take care of my kids like they take care of me. They always keep us updated and they build relationships with us. So
yes they do.
Kids come, they call us, they need stuff, they need help, they want to work out, they can always find us.
Let me just tell you. So Lori is the fitness queen, basketball queen, person of just whatever, everything. She is in the community. She's always pushing people to come and just, and for nothing, free to nothing almost.
She do hair too. I done seen her in the race. She's braiding the girl. She braiding the little girl's hair.
She takes care of them. But I'm gonna tell you, when my child was getting ready for this USA basketball, she was going to Lori, and Lori was working with her shot and helping her get winded. And these are things that she don't talk about, things that you don't see.
Exactly.
And I'll just tell you, like, Samaria was going to the camp that the year before Jordan went, and Jordan, she told her about it. Jordan went to the camp, and Lori didn't know Jordan from nowhere. And here I'm thinking, my child is, she the player.
I made Jordan cry.
She made her cry.
She makes my daughter cry every year.
And Jordan don't cry. But she made her cry. Yeah. And she got in her and was like, she's good, but what you doing? Like, right.
Right.
So I'm just telling you.
I do work at Blackburn Recreation Center, so I need to shout them out because that's where I'm at all winter. Summertime I'm at Cleo Dunmarie, but Blackburn is my home, so bring the kids out. We do a lot of free things for the kids. We do skills and drills all year round.
Yeah.
We do
basketball leagues.
So much to get better. Your kid want to get better. This is where you need to be.
That's what we do. We keep our kids together. We keep them together. So I'm so excited this year. I was able to. A lot of my kids met the qualifications, so a lot of my Blackburn kids will be at camp this year. They're so excited about going, and I'm excited about my staff.
How about your team?
My team's already locked in for Girls Week. They locked in already. My little baby 5th graders, they already locked in.
So you have the schedule and the address that you can give to the people that's listening?
Yeah, let me pull my cellular device
out. Go through your schedule, yes.
Cellular device. So the first week of camp starts June 12th. So the camp is different ages every week for the most part. We mainly aim for 9 to 12-year-olds because those are the kids who parents right now don't want to leave their kids at home yet. Mm-hmm. So those are the kids that get most of the work for the most part. But so our first week is June 12th, and it's the whole week. It's June 12th, Monday through Friday. And I'm looking for the schedule. I'm sorry. I knew I should have screenshotted it and just.
Did Lee talk to you? That's what I forgot to ask.
Did Lee talk to me?
Yes.
Lee need a job still because he is too busy going to be all over the world with Jordan. But I got a job for him. Yeah. So June 12th through the 16th is ages 7 and 9. If you get on the Columbus and Recreation and Parks website, it'll be up. But if you just want to meet me and deal with me because it's my camp, I'm so hands-on. You can email me at lo.poindexter, like Revenge of the Nerds, at columbus.gov. Or you can call me at Blackburn. It's 614-645-7670. I'll definitely give you a call back. I do personally sign up kids myself at the center. And then you can always come the Monday of the camp. So if camp starts June 12th and your kid is between the ages of 7 and 9, or they're a 10-year-old beginner who just wants to get started, bring them Monday before 9. So anytime between 7:45 and 8:45, we will sign your kid up there. It's $85. They get a free T-shirt. They get an evaluation at the end. They get a coach for the entire week. They go through skills and drills every morning and afternoon. They'll get a special guest. So the Denison coach loves coming to see us. The Tippin coach loves coming to see us. Mm-hmm. Coach Seth Sullinger is working on Jared coming out. So it'll be a good time for them. So if you just have any questions, if you go to Recreation and Parks website and look for Next Level Basketball, you'll see a big picture of me cheesing and a bunch of babies dribbling around. So that's all I got.
All right. That's some great information. And I'm telling you, it's a kid. They go in, they work. When my child will come out of there, she go home and go straight to sleep.
I tell the parents that every week. You come on in, they'll be tired when you pick them up.
Yes. Wore out
every week.
So they get their work in, and they get better.
They get better. I've seen a lot of kids go from but it's also the little things. So when they say it's more than just basketball, we watch kids mature over a week because they've been dug into so much. Or we watch kids who couldn't make layups at first, leaving, making a layup in front of their parents on Friday. On Friday, we do parent programs where the parents can come see their kids play. And they can see the difference in their kid within that week. If it's not just the cardio, it's what they know how to do, how they're acting, things that they decide they want to start saying on the court. We try to build basketball swag in our kids. I'm a little feisty, so anybody that comes with me, they feisty when they leave or I didn't do my job.
They do. They get a new personality.
Yeah, I spoil my group always. So
that's a problem, yes.
And you get 3 meals. Did you not hear that?
You get 3 meals.
In the summertime.
In the summer.
You do not want your kids at home all day.
Yes.
If they play basketball, they need to be at next level.
If they're thinking about playing basketball, they need to be at next level.
And for the girls, I'm a girl. I just got this girl power thing about me. I would love to see over 100 girls for Girls Week. Last year we had 100. We had 97 girls. Really, if you count my kids who were supposed to be working, like Samaria and Jordan, Mikhail, we had about 110 girls. But I would love to have over 100 girls for Girls Week because that's our best week. They get pink shirts. They come out. Girls just do it differently. The next week after they come, they spoiled. The next week is high intensity. So then they come in and they leave their girl week swag and they bring it for them boys over there and they give them a hard time. Yeah, just come see me. I'm always accepting. We are the leave no child behind group. At all times.
That's right. So yes, we thank you for all your information and coming through traffic. You ain't tell nobody some animal died to get here, did you?
No, I just went on ahead and got off work on time.
Oh, okay.
Got off work on time.
The overdrive work.
Nobody died today.
Well, I work late in the winter. I work till 9.
That's why I didn't know
our
if you
new
were gonna be able
schedule.
to make it. So
Our new schedule, we get off at 6. So we 9 to 6 our new schedule. So
that's good.
Yeah, so that's how I was able to sneak up here.
I know you like that.
No, I miss my kids. No, because I feel like now my kids don't have anything to do. When they come into the center at 4, we have to kick them out at 9.
Yeah.
So when they come in at like 4 and the center closes in a few hours.
Is school closed at 6 for the rest of the summer?
Well, most of them do. Blackburn stays open till 8. They give us a little more time with the babies so they can have some things to do. Yeah, but most centers are 9 to 6 because we replace school hours.
Okay.
So when we open up at 9 on Saturdays, at 9:10, kids walking in like, "Where's breakfast?"
Right.
So.
And I just want to say this: parents in these areas, we need to support these recreation centers.
Yes.
Because they do so much for
down.
the kids. We got to get these kids off the streets,
right,
and give them something positive to do. And these recreation centers, they. That's what they're there for. They provide all these different things and these aspects for these kids to stay off the street and find something positive to do. Because too many of our kids are losing their lives for nothing.
For nothing at all.
Because of their idle minds and time. They don't have nothing to do.
Last couple shootings been kids who no longer been coming to the rec. Have been breaking our staff down.
Wow.
So when you got people like me, I'm a rec kid. I grew up at Barnett with Miss Featherstone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I think it was so easy for her to go ahead and pass the torch to me for the camp. But, when you get people like me who know what they needed to get through, that's what we give the kids now. It gives them a different sense. It gives them another home.
Exactly.
They comfortable there. So when you got kids coming up to you asking you for $1 and you don't have no dollars and they feel betrayed, so you got to go get dollars or you got to go get snacks. Those are the kids when you can call a bunch of people and tell them they can't get paid, but you want to do a lock-in because the kids want to have a lock-in. And they come and they do those type of things. We wreck kids, so we want to see more kids in the building.
We gotta be a village.
I just took 15 girls. 15 African American female girls from the age of 7 to 13 to run their first 5K with me.
I saw that. Yes.
They stopped in the middle like, ooh, look at the boats. But it's the fact that they were there.
Right.
There's 700 girls running and you got kids from Maine and 18th out there running. And it was their first experience. It's things like that. You want to bring things to them that they've never seen. We took
exactly.
zip lining, you know, just things like that. So come see us. Come see us.
And saving a life.
We got a question here for you. How has the girls basketball changed since you played? What is your
honestly? When I played, we were a whole lot more competitive.
Yeah, I figured that.
A lot of people
were
talking about that. A lot of players were good back then. You know, the city league was a whole lot more competitive then. The parents weren't as involved as they are now. You know, you hate to say that type of thing. It was kind of like my mom was like, "Well, no, what your coach says is what goes. You have to handle that with him." You know, so. You know, I think now kids may be a little more spoiled. I might be part of that too. I spoil my babies, but I also keep it real with them. We were just a lot more competitive. So it was players everywhere. So I played in the North Division. You know, Mifflin was great. Brookhaven was great.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
Straw, Centennial, like those schools were great back then. You know, Apple-Centric wasn't even really around yet. It was still Mohawk at that time.
He told us they was getting spanked.
They was getting spanked then. But you know, you take those spanks. You know, because my first half of the AAU season with him, we was getting our tail whooped. But we were a lot more competitive. We played for a whole lot more. Hard. Things weren't given to us, so we had to play for what we wanted. You know, and so
I think the mentality changed.
The mentality changed.
This is what you do.
People expect,
and it wasn't as much stuff around to do as there is now. So there were no camps. We were on campus playing at the outside courts. You know what I mean? Like we were still allowed to play outside. You know, I remember my first outside game, I was outside at Barnett. Before Barnett had an outside court, we had to go to Johnson Park and play. You know, there wasn't people like us to open the doors for you and give you these open gyms. You had to go. The hoop was still open 24 hours. And I can remember that. Now you couldn't catch a kid in the gym on Christmas Eve. I remember Christmas Eve at the hoop till about 3 a.m. It was open gym. We was playing. You know, so it was different. We had a lot more. I'm not going to say everybody didn't have like a real indie parent that was just like, you need to, but the parents trusted the coaches a whole lot more than they do now. And so the coaches had a whole lot more leeway to be father figures and mother figures to us. So it made us a whole lot more competitive. I think a lot of us are closer to our teammates now than kids probably will be now. It wasn't really no transferring going on there. And it was, you are where you are, and that's where you're going to be. And you make it work. You make it work where you are. You know what I mean? It wasn't there was no holding kids back. Now you in your grade, you better learn how to play in your grade, and you better be smart in your grade, or you got work to do. It was all about just your own self-improvement. So that's the change for me. Like seeing kids being held back, or parents yelling at coaches, or parents even sitting in practice with things to say. So even when I coach my kids now, if they look over at their parents, I'm like, you must want to sit down. You can't listen to them, and I'm the one teaching you these X and O's, you know? So I think the parent involvement and the competitiveness is different now than what it was, which it helps good players. It helps them stand out a whole lot more. You know, me and my friends talk about it all the time. Imagine if we were playing now. If we were playing now, it'd be Dukes and Tennessees all over the place. You know, so the competitiveness is just different. It's different. Because in the centers, we can't even get middle school girls to play no more. Because now if you in middle school and you want to play, you make your team.
You make your team.
You make your team in the city, you know? So it's different. You know, the competitiveness is different.
From as you being a mentor when you were younger, what was the biggest thing? What mentor did you get something from, and what did you get from them?
So in high school, I had all male coaches. I seen my high school coach today, and I just hugged him. You know, because he did a project one time. Byron Maddox, he is the Walnut Ridge head football coach now. Been there for years, send kids to D1 every year. But I just need to shout him out before I tell y'all this story. He did a project. He was still in school at the time. And he recorded our practice. And it was like, you got to keep track of the people that you yell at the most. I was that kid. Because I was, Lori, do this. Go run. Come back. Do this. What's wrong with you? I was that kid who kind of needed that, you know. So from him, I learned mental toughness from him, because by the time I got a female coach in college, I was like, oh, she's tripping. You know, I don't know what's wrong with her. It wasn't a good mix for me at the time, you know. I just lost.
Somebody else said it's the difference between who was it, Marley? We talked to
because male coaches stay a whole lot more consistent in the way that they handle things. They're not as emotional. They don't have as many good days and bad days.
That's exactly
So being able to in college, being able to adapt was hard for me because I was a spoiled brat. You know, so my coach just passed away at ALS.
Yeah.
You know, Coach Trona just passed away, and she was a coach she was the assistant. She wasn't the head at the time, but she was the one who, I wasn't a morning person. You know, 6 a.m., 5 a.m. practices where I didn't wake up till 6. So I'll be in practice from 5 to 6, not awake.
Yeah.
But she was the one like, get up, come on. Like, she didn't let me make any excuses, you know, but I knew she loved me without her telling me, you know. So for what I learned mixing them together was, you know, it's okay to be able to love the kids. You know, like you can let them know you love them, but you got to tell them on the court, we different people here.
Right.
You know, so
I learned business.
Yeah, so from all of my coaches, that's what I learned because I didn't understand. I'll never say I had a bad coach because McKinney was my AAU coach, and he would cuss you out and then be like, you hungry? Come on, let's go eat. You know, and I'll be like,
And
just
nobody
yelled at
even
me,
knew
like,
he was cussing folks out because he always smiling and
he's always
everybody.
That's what I said. I didn't believe it when she was telling me.
I was like, oh
no,
yeah, they get the
I
business.
can't believe it.
yeah, but you know, he was, but he always opened his home to you.
Yes,
you know, he
yes.
opened his home to you. If you need anything, you can call him. So me going over there to be an assistant was so easy because it was like going home. You know, so the one thing I learned from all of my coaches, because I've only had 4, you know. Oh, and when I was overseas one time, I didn't save a ball, and he was like, why you ain't save it? You're going to be a walking cripple anyway. Don't start not playing hard now. You know, so when you see them 10, 11-year-olds, you like, you have nothing to lose. You have 6 more million games to play.
Exactly.
So when you put it all together, it's just you learn how to love them and tell them the difference between what's on the court and what's off the court and keeping it real with them. So that's what I got from my coaches.
One more thing, you've kind of already touched on it. He wants to know what's the difference between the male and a female coach. You already kind of touched on that, but I see a difference. I know a difference.
Coach. I guess it depends on who you coach it. So I've coached boys and I've coached girls. The boys are kind of infatuated with the fact that I kind of know what I'm doing and I wear Jordans. So they just listen because they kind of like, oh my God. Girls, so a male coach, they don't have to prove as much. You know, the male coach, they don't have to prove as much. But like I said before, they're not as emotional. Their competitiveness, their yelling and screaming comes from them being competitive themselves and wanting to win.
Right.
You know, a female coach like me, sometimes I'm like, I cannot believe you just missed this layup right now. Like, you have to be kidding me. It goes past the game at that point because my mother instincts kick in still to where I don't want you hurt and I don't want us to lose because you going it because I can't play for you. You know, a female coach, for me anyway, I want to play for you. You know, McKinney wants you to do what you're supposed to do. I want to jump in your skin and be like, this all you have to do. You know, so that's the difference. So that's the difference to me. And the nurturing part, because they're dads, they're nurturing all year round. Moms have days where they're like, I don't want to be in here with y'all. So y'all better do right or we just going to be on the baseline. You don't get that much from the male coaches. They're a lot more emotional. They're more consistent in the way their feelings. You know, they're more consistent in their feelings.
That was exactly what Marley said. She said, you know, she came into practice crying, and she was like, you know, she can be like, you know, oh, my boyfriend broke up with me. You're like, you okay? All right, let's go.
Yeah,
so
you know,
not no big.
Marley's senior year, I remember her like, she was just upset about not being able to find her car keys, like crying. McKinney like, yeah, I know what that's like. She better find them because if she go out, and I'm like, McKinney, we gotta, man, practice about to start. I mean, you can go help her, but I'm gonna be out here. You know, me and Marley searching for the keys. She like, thank you so much. I'm like, girl, hurry up, or we both gotta run. I'm just a coach right now, still, you know. But you know, it's just, you know, man, he broke up with me. He'll look at you and be like, you know how many people you gonna meet after this? And that's you 10.5 years old. Like, you gonna get to college and be like, wow. So, you know, I took that with me. Like, y'all really don't have nothing for me right now. I know it's more coming because he put it in your head so much.
I like that. He told the girls at the
Sammy's always welcome. Sorry. Sorry.
I'm on the air.
Oh God. Oh Lord. Shut everything down. We gotta go.
I bought her some purple shoes.
See, now you try.
Yeah, we love you. You try to get her to sit the bench. Yeah, we love you.
She got a purple shirt on.
That's blue. Yeah, we love
Turn
you.
down the cameras and shut them off.
We love you. We love you.
But you know,
on Friday she will not play.
I'm coming Riley and Malia too. Malia and my Malia got the same birthdays. They supposed to be family. You know how that goes.
Well, he told the girls at the banquet, he said, I'm y'all's best friend. I'm always gonna be y'all's best friend more than any of them boys, anybody.
That's good.
He said, because when y'all leave, y'all gonna always come back to me. He was like, no matter what's going on in life, y'all always gonna come back to me. So remember that.
Right.
I'm your favorite person.
Right? And you know, some of my best friends are Afrocentric players, you know, and you know what he builds over there is a family. You know, so you can count on your teammates and your coach for whatever. When you struggling,
it's real.
Yeah,
too.
you know, so when you see people and they may have had some downfalls, and McKinney may call, like, say you get in trouble, he make calls for you to get to another school. You know, he's not gonna act like he don't know who you are.
Right.
You know, and then you got teammates who they tell you when you right and when you wrong, and that's why they some of my best friends, because when we wrong, we can tell each other.
Right.
You know, and you build that type of relationship in the 6th, 7th grade. So that's all you know. You know, that's all you know. That's all you get. So it becomes more realistic for y'all to be friends for a long time and for you to build a family when you can keep it real with each other the way that he does. And when he tell you they come back, when we had them birthday parties for McKinney, it's kids from 12 years I used to play with him, coming in taking pictures and state games. We all got on Afrocentric shirts. You know, you do build a family like that. And so that's the difference. Like,
and
male coaches
need that.
Male coaches are different. They are definitely different. They're different.
Yeah.
Because they get to show you they love you in a different way, you know.
So before we leave, because I talked about the legacy that Coach McKinney has left, because like I said to him, even though my daughter does not play for them, when he sees her, he always gives her a positive word. You know, he always has something positive to say. He even instilled some things in her a couple of years when he was working out with her. So with you, what legacy do you want to leave? Because you're young still. What are you, 30? Like, barely? I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, that's okay. I'm 32 and I look 13. So when I'm 50, I plan to be bad, you know.
What's the legacy you're trying to leave the girls? What do you want to leave? Not even just the girls, just what do you want to leave the community?
I just want them to know everything I do for my kids is real. You know, the rest of it they figure out. The rest of it they figure out on their own, you know. So I just want them to know that I'm always here. Like Sammy will text me and be like, homecoming is tomorrow. And I'm going to be there yelling, questioning the boys. Like, you know, Deja called me and say, I need a job. You know, I just, you know, like, it's just, I just want them to know everything that I gave them, whether I was in a place of learning or maybe even if it was wrong, it's real and it's from me. You know, and I know that I'm leaving that because I still deal with, when my kids see me, I coached a team, a 5th grade All-Ohio team. The next year gave them to my friends. And do you not know, when I went and sat down in the bleachers to watch them play, they were staring at me like, what are we supposed to do? You know, like, you remember that? I sat down, the game was tied. They was going into overtime and they immediately I start coaching from the stands and didn't care. Like, hey, sub her in, go over here, dude. They know that what they're getting from me is real. And that's why my door is always open. Y'all know I keep a house full of teenage girls and my daughter is 9. You know, so I just want them to know what I'm giving them, what I feel like I missed out on. You know, so as long as they know the legacy I leave is that I'm really about the kids and I'm real, then I'm good with that. Everything else come. They know ball is life. It's going to be forever. I'm playing the league now. You know, my daughter don't even play. She dance and tumble all around my house. You know, but as long as they know that I'm real about what I'm giving them, then I'm okay with that. And that's why I love camp, because the kids get more than a day with you. They spend their entire weeks with you and they get to see who you are. You know, they get to see who you are. And that's why the people that I bring in people who I know are real. So they leave with a good experience. People with good hearts. That's all I want to be around.
I'm definitely a proponent to say that next level is the camp, because what I would say from her, this is my personal experience with my child. The good or the bad, she's still there, you know? So a lot of times when a bad situation comes up, some of the people you think are behind you are behind you saying everything else but what's good. But I know from personal experience, when the bad was going on, she's the first one to call me to let me know.
Like, hey, listen.
This is what's happening. This is what people are saying. And because the thing is, when you know somebody is real, is what they are when you're not in their face. You know what they say when you're not around. You know, and I just know that from a fact, this is personal experience, and this is why I say next level is a real family, and it's a good mentorship. I watched this, especially this year. I seen the real. You know, I seen the real. When my daughter was going through stuff, there was different people that I thought was on my side or thought were for her wasn't for her. And I watched her call me immediately. These are things happening. I didn't even know what was going on. Like, it was like, get her together. You know, call Samaria, let her know what's happening, even with the teenagers, you know, the little teenage stuff. She called, let me know what was going on. And I just know that that's real. So that's
and not only did I call her, I checked Sammy before I call her, like, and you know I'm telling your mom. So please, coach. Now you know I'm fake if I don't. So let's get this together. Let's get our story
right.
You know,
so this is what I'm gonna say.
Because her and my brother are the summer parents. They really are the summer parents. Last year they were punishing her, and I didn't even know what was happening.
I'm like, nah, you can't buy her no shoes, and I ain't buying her no lunch. So she gotta eat rec food.
And she buys her lunch every day. My brother, so they was punishing her, but I just want y'all to know this camp is real. It's more than just basketball. You know, I've never experienced that because I don't trust easily. I have trust.
She is stressful, y'all.
Trust issues. Me and her I'll be offended and don't talk to her for a week. She texts me and I act like I don't see it, you know. But she's still.
And then I cuss her out like, so I'm paying child support for you not to respond? You got me messed up. What's up with my kid? What's going on?
There's still people don't realize they think it's not real, but it's real. So my thing is, this is just me, my pitch of next level is so much. My daughter got a real family out of this, you know. She started in 3rd grade and you just never knew with Miss Featherstone, she started her in there. Like, I just never realized what you can get out of there. So
take Riley. We'll use Riley and Malia, right? So I only see Riley in the summer. But I know every summer I'm going to see Riley. I will text him and be like, what week is she coming? He'd be like, she already on it. She asked me. You know, when you get kids that
she asked today.
Just today.
I
don't care what camp I'm going to, but I'm going to next level.
Right.
You know, and so I know I throw people off.
I've been seeing her there since she was a baby.
I throw people off because I'm loud, I'm goofy.
That's the thing
I'm loud.
Like about you.
But some people don't like that, and so it brings a type of distance between parents. And I don't care about y'all. So that's the problem is, you know, the distance between the parents was like, why she ain't talking to us? I have never met you a day in your life, but I have trained your kid for 6 weeks and never met you. I don't care about what you're talking about. But if you have any questions, if you sit down and get to know me, you know, my loudness is just who I am. I grew up with all boys. It's just what we do, you know. So that's my own type of basketball swag that comes to me as my loudness. But I'm very humble and I respect people and I love these babies. You
now,
know, so
I heard you say that you try to slip that in real fast and really not talk about it. But you playing where?
Oh, our little fake leagues.
Oh.
I play in the little fake leagues. Y'all ain't here ain't come find me.
Where you playing at?
She
Lori still got it too.
The next level kids be coming to see us and they be laughing at us like, you tired? You tired? I'm like, I'm tired, but I banana cut and I talk on defense. And I got me a rebounder too, and I'm the shortest one on this team. So yeah, you know, we play the kids once a week too. So it's funny because they be like, ooh, you know, you see the oohs, you gotta tell them like, don't ooh unless they hit the shot. You know, that's the realistic stuff you gotta show them. You can't have a $1 million move with a 10-cent finish. You gotta be all about your, you know, your game gotta be intact. So
get those points.
Yeah. So thank you for having me on, guys.
We're so glad you came. So glad you came again, guys. Next level is the place to be this summer.
It's so the place to be. And we leave no child behind. I got enough staff to hold 125 kids a week. So come see us.
And don't forget my application.
I'm supposed to hire Jordan and Sammy, and neither one of them did their paperwork, except Sammy did hers today.
You were supposed to bring me the paperwork.
You were supposed to come see me last week.
You know my nerves was on
now
10.
See, excuses.
You know my nerves was on 10, Lori.
But since we talking about being real, let's say excuses do not count. You could have sent Jordan.
She wasn't here.
Oh, she wasn't here.
That's right. That's right.
She was out. She
That's
got becoming an
why
Olympian.
If you would have came to work out.
An Olympian.
That's true. That's true.
She was a little busy.
All right, man. I'll get you your paperwork.
She was a little busy. Just a little bit.
Jordan was busy, but her mama was here stressing us out. Like, she made cut 1. She made cut 2. All right, this is cut 3. Everybody, she gonna text me today and pray. I said, girl, that girl is just fine. I am not praying for her. Like, just pray
anyway.
You know this emoji. I kept seeing this like, I don't have time. I'm at work. I can't pray in the meeting.
Anyway, Lori.
I said, okay. And
me and Lori, matter of fact, said it on Saturday. She was like, why would she stop telling us? We know she gonna make it.
Dang.
I didn't know.
We was like, just post it when she make it. We'll know. We know then.
So then
but this is the reason why I kept posting, because I kept getting 900 inboxes. What's going on? Did she make it? Is
That's a great support
team.
And I love that. So I just wanted to put it out there.
We love the love.
So let me tell you now, I am not that person. So I don't want y'all to feel like I don't love y'all. But I just feel like if I got some questions about my kids, I can call you. So I do not comment on all y'all statuses, but y'all know I'll be watching. I just call you when I got an issue. You know,
don't nobody care about your comments on people's statuses.
My comments is important when I do post them.
Well,
I don't really care about social media. I just post my kids and get off. I post them and get off.
That's why
yeah. So for me, my social media is real big right now because that's how I promote. And that's how I promote the things that we do.
And that's everything right now.
That's all I'm about.
Social media is the place.
So my schedule is on my social media. I am Coach LP1 on Instagram.
Coach LP1.
And
Lori Poindexter on Facebook.
Yeah, and that's all you need to know because I don't know any of my other names because I don't know how to work those devices yet.
Lori's name is spelled Lrrie too. Lorrie. So
yeah, not RI, 2 R's, an I and an E. And Poindexter from Revenge and the Nerds. Just hit me up. Let me know what you need. My schedules are on there.
All right.
Yes,
all right, I'm leaving.
Sign up.
All right.
Bye, family. Love you guys.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
And we're going to take a break.
Break. 5 minutes.
No. Yep. No. Yep. No. Yep. No. Craig Lucas. Yep. No. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
responsibly.
Back, 94 feet. Oh, she's got next.
I'm so good. Today we had Lori. She gave us a lot of good information. Again, we really recommend to go to next level. It was a great conversation with Coach McKinney too. I'm so happy he called in. If anybody else before we get off the air wants to call in, you are more than welcome to give us a call if you have any questions or any concerns. What's the number?
614-781-0754. And if you want more information about the next level camps, go on the Columbus City Recs website and look for next level. It'll give you all the information and contact information. And again, we were supposed to have Tanya McClure come in and her team with GLBA. What I was saying about her earlier is that she got hurt, and I've taken my daughter there a couple of times, to work out with her, and she gave a really good observation of the way Jordan was jumping, the way she was moving, and they can kind of depict if your child is is prone to have an accident.
Okay.
And we have a lot of girls out there that have had knee surgeries, ACL, MCL, all those things happen because of form and strength. And her group kind of works with girls. They get a lot of girls involved. If you've ever been to a women's Ohio State basketball game, you just see them out there sometimes during halftime playing games. Just a lot of good things and, experts. So, again, she couldn't make it. They couldn't make it today. She had an unfortunate incident happen, and we will get her back on here. And also, Adrian Curry, we thank him for all the information.
Thank you for calling in. He always has good information.
Yes.
You can follow him on social media too, Adrian Curry. So.
Adrian, are you related to Steph?
But I know he has good information. I always see on social media.
Yes.
We also want to let you know that Jim DeBart will be joining us next week.
Jim.
Yes.
On the show.
Yes.
So.
Jim DeBart is girls basketball. Yes. Anything and everything. Jim DeBart. Jim DeBelt.
I'm sorry. DeBelt. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. So.
But Tanya, I gotta just with Tanya McClure, I know that she has a lot of the girls around this Central Ohio area that trains with her.
Yes.
And she do a good job with a lot of these girls.
Yes, she do.
So yes, looking to train, that's another person to look to train with is Tanya. It's a lot of trainers here in Central Ohio.
Mm-hmm. I do also want to give a shout out to Mr. Mike Thornton.
Mike T.
He out there, he trains these girls as well.
Mike
get better.
Everybody.
Yes.
Mike got everybody.
He does.
He trains. And,
I love him.
You may go in there, and if you ever watch, you might think he's crazy.
He has so much energy, though. His energy is infectious. Like, it's infectious. His energy is infectious. Like, I worked out. I said me. I haven't. Maybe I should. I need to get a workout with him. But my baby worked with him for years, and I love him. He's infectious. I just love to watch him. I've never, out of a lot of the coaches and trainers she's been around, he literally has that same energy every time you walk into the gym with him. I've known he's had bad days, but when he starts that workout, he goes into a zone. He's a zone. So Mike Thornton is definitely someone to get in contact with.
It's funny because Jordan went to see him like a week before. And she was like, that workout was crazy. She said, but it was good. It was good.
That's the best. He's the best.
He's doing some stuff, but
Yeah, he's good. He works out. He's worked out NBA players, professional players. That's how I met him, and he used to work out my cousin. So that's how we got hooked up with him, and he's a professional player. But I just know that he's good. He's definitely someone. She's gonna work with him all summer as usual. So I'm sure anybody want to get out with him. Look, I know Facebook, Mike Thornton. You can find him. The Dobo on Twitter.
Dobo. Get better
on Twitter and on Instagram. So
yes. So
all right. So we're gonna close it out today. Thank you all for all of our listeners,
everybody.
So we'll see you next week. Again, we'll have Jim on there with us. There's a few other guests. So we'll see you next Wednesday at 6. 94 feet and beyond. We out.
Yes.
Disco Bunny.